Welcome back, everybody, to another American Mates World Cup video. We are back with some predictions today for the round of 32. If you are new around here, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. Takes 2 seconds, helps us out a lot. We always appreciate it. While you're down there, check out our link for some other socials. Make sure to follow those as well. Um, Today we're just going to be predicting the World Cup round of 32. We're going to go one by one. Obviously, we're unfortunately a little bit late to the party just due to life, so everyone gets one freebie of Canada, South Africa, which happened earlier today. We did try our best to get that out as quick as possible, but shout out to Stakyu, pull through legend, getting the winner for Canada, historic goal for Canada. Push them through to the last 16. Very exciting. Shout out to the People's Bracket for giving us this website to work with today. Joey, why don't you get us started off?
All right. So, looking at the bracket here, starting in the top left, I obviously have Germany beating Paraguay. I don't think they really stand a chance. Um, then I have France beating Sweden. I think Sweden have done well so far, but I think France are just too good at the moment. Obviously, Canada, they won today. Estacu on fire. Um, I have Netherlands beating out Morocco. I think Netherlands, what I've seen so far, is just really, really good. So I have Netherlands beating Morocco. Obviously, I'm going with my home country, Portugal, beating Croatia. Um, and then I have Spain knocking out Austria. So
Damn,
nothing,
you're
nothing,
switching up on
nothing.
Austria?
Yeah, I think
You
Spain are just
you
too good.
prophesized this moment months ago, man.
I did.
You did.
Um, and then of course I'm going with my country of birth, United States. They're gonna beat Bosnia. Um, not easily, but I think they're gonna beat Bosnia. And then this is my first shocker, I think, or maybe to some not. I think Belgium underperformed. Senegal have looked really good. Even, in that narrow loss to France, they looked really good. Norway, they looked good. I have Senegal taking out Belgium
Ooh,
in the round of 32.
goal, Ismaila
I don't think I don't,
Sarr.
I don't think that's too much of a shock. I feel like
Yeah,
more
probably not.
people are. I
I'm
feel
really,
like more people are gonna see that.
yeah, I'm
Than
going for the African teams, man.
I
They
believe
perform well.
they have
I
been.
think I think it will be a shock if Belgium beats them. It will be a shock if
Really?
Belgium beats them. I think
I feel
so.
like
Belgium's
I don't know. I feel like
Belgium's
people.
not that good.
Thing is, in my thought process, is that the average people that watch soccer don't like actually watch it as in depth as like we do. So then, not to say like, oh yeah, we understand. I'm just saying like, I think like the average viewer will be like, oh yeah, Belgium are good, because I know guys on the team, so Belgium should be the favorite, but I don't know.
Dude,
That's
they got
fair.
De Bruyne still.
Moving to the other side of the bracket, I have Brazil beating Japan in a narrow victory, but I do see Brazil winning. Now, next game, what may be an upset to some fans, but I have Ivory Coast beating Norway. I think the star-studded attack of Ivory Coast will be too much for Norway's lackluster defense, as showcased in the France game, even though it was a backup lineup. But
I like that one a
um,
lot.
following the Simpsons prediction, I have Mexico beating Ecuador. I think Mexico have shown that they are a good team. They've beaten some good competition so far. Not the best competition, but they've shown that they can get it done. So I have them beating Ecuador in the round of 32. Then I have England beating DR Congo. Um, if DR Congo can beat England, that's crazy, but I have England winning. As much as I hope it would happen, I have Argentina beating Cape Verde. I just know that
Gotta
the
believe, man.
I just know FIFA won't let it happen. So, uh, and then Australia, Egypt. I have Egypt. Egypt have shown way more than Australia. They've actually scored a goal, in a game. They've scored a goal in multiple games. I think they've scored No, they had the 1-1. But yeah, they've scored more than Australia. I think Egypt have a better attack. Obviously, Mo Salah's looking good, and they have Marmoush as well. So I'm going with Egypt there.
Right, they got Zizou.
Oh
Facts.
yeah.
They do.
Uh,
I s-
Switzerland, Algeria. This was a tough one because Algeria didn't look too good in the opening game, opening the first two really, and then they did well against Austria in that last game. Switzerland also kind of similar. Like they tied to Qatar, and then yeah, they had the last two wins. But I think Switzerland look a little bit better. Like I think Switzerland have a way to score rather than
yeah.
Algeria. Algeria, I feel like Algeria are all over the place. Like they don't have a like a stonewall guy that's going to score. Whereas I think Switzerland have that guy in Manzambi. So I've gone for Switzerland here, beating Algeria, and then Colombia, Ghana. Ghana did tie England, but I think that was more kind of a one-off nervy kind of first game jitters. So Colombia have shown that they're pretty good. All around defense, midfield, attack. So I've gone for Colombia beating Ghana, and that is my round of 32 predictions.
Looks solid. Lot of solid picks in there. I like it. I like it. Honestly, yeah, nothing.
Solid.
No crazy hot takes. I don't think.
Yeah.
Uh, I like it. I like it. All right. I'll I'll go next here. I don't mind. Um, I am very excited for this round of 32. I think some good matchups here for sure. I, like Joey in the first game, I'm going to rock with Germany. Not a team I've been huge on in this World Cup, but I don't think Paraguay possess enough really quality to hurt them that much. They are a solid team, solid defense, but I don't really see them scoring a lot of goals on Germany. France, I think, are just going to overwhelm Sweden. Seems like Sweden can't do it against European teams so far, and France are obviously, in most people's eyes, including mine, a better team than Netherlands, and we saw what Netherlands did to Sweden. So it was a good ride. You guys got out of the group stage after not winning a single qualifier, and you made it to the knockout stage. Say hello to Mbappe and Olise. Have a safe flight home. Next, we got the free one, Canada. Again, shout out to Stock, you getting that win today. That was cool to see. Netherlands, Morocco. This is a very interesting one. Two teams that both possess a lot of quality in pretty much every area. Morocco's just been getting better and better in our lifetime for sure. It's got a lot of talent everywhere now. Netherlands also just a really good team. Always kind of talked about as a contender. Always make it far. They play well together. Definitely going to be one of the best games of the round of 32. I do back Netherlands. I just think they have a little bit more quality. Maybe a little bit more experience. I mean, Morocco did make it far in the last World Cup, but just the players that play at a high level. Not that both teams don't have it, but I think Netherlands just ever so slightly edged them out in that aspect. Portugal, obviously, we're all Portugal fans, as you all know. I gotta back Portugal. I mean, I have hope that they're gonna get it together. I know they had
Yeah,
some, yeah, they had some shaky moments in the group stage, but I think when it matters, they do tend to turn up for the most part. And I've said it a lot in these videos and outside of calls, but I really do think Portugal play a lot better against European teams. I think sometimes they struggle when the game speeds up a little bit and gets a little more physical sometimes. So I think they'll be able to take care of Croatia, but that's not going to be an easy task by any means. Croatia are a really, really solid team. It's going to be a challenge, but I back us for sure. Spain, Austria. You know, Joey's prediction back in the day where he literally said this matchup was going to happen and Austria might win. I think that was in the hot takes video.
yeah.
I want to be convinced by it, and you know, as a Portuguese fan, I'd probably rather play Austria than Spain, admittedly, even though we did just beat them in the Nations League final. But I am ultimately going to rock with Spain. again, I don't think Austria have enough to really hurt Spain. They have quality players and experienced players, but Spain are just good everywhere. Great midfield, great attack, solid defense and goalie. I think when it really comes down to it, Spain are one of the tougher teams to beat in this tournament for sure. United States, Bosnia, I gotta ride the wave. United States have been going crazy. They look really good everywhere. The vibes are high, even in spite of that last game. Bosnia have done well this tournament. I definitely think they're motivated. They've got a lot of good youth players. I don't think this is going to be easy. I know, like, maybe some more casual fans will just see this matchup and be like, oh, like USA is going to walk through these guys. I don't think it's going to be easy at all. Bosnia are really solid. That
Yeah.
they're going to be tough to break down, and they play well when you give them chances. They find a way to make a good opportunity for themselves. So I am going to rock with the USA to eliminate Bosnia on home soil. Keep riding the wave, ride the momentum. The attack's looking good. I think Pulisic, Flo Balogun are gonna make that Bosnian back line suffer a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Belgium Senegal is a tough one for me because I agree with Joey, and sometimes Belgium are very underwhelming, but then sometimes they get these weird, like, I don't know. They sometimes get results in knockout stage games. And maybe the Belgium USA rematch is due for what they did to us in 2014 when Tim Howard had a masterclass. But Senegal, I don't know, man. These European teams have been struggling in the heat. They can't really handle the physicality of some of these African and South American teams. I, I think I am going to go with Senegal to get it done. My guy Ismaila Sarr and Nico Jackson. I think they're gonna put some pressure on Belgium, man. Iran almost did it. I don't see why Senegal can't.
Could see
Brazil,
it. Could see
Japan.
it.
Brazil, Japan. Japan did just beat Brazil in a friendly leading up to the World Cup. Obviously, a lot of people's dark horse. I do want to pick Japan here, but I don't know if they're going to be able to beat Brazil twice. Brazil are, I don't know, man. They're rolling right now. Vinny's looking good. I think he got man of the match in all 3 group stage games.
Yeah,
Like
he
Joey
did.
said, Mateus Cunha is looking good. Ryan, even off the bench, is doing well. Yeah, I have to go with Brazil. Japan, I wouldn't be mad if you guys pulled that off, and I do believe they possess the quality too, but I don't think so. Next up, Ivory Coast versus Norway. This was the one pick in particular I was like thinking of before we filmed this video. I actually thought I was going to be unique here, but Joey actually stole the words out of my mouth. I'm very big on Ivory Coast. I think I've been saying since before the World Cup, I think they're underrated. Their attack is really good. Their midfield solid. They tend to defend well, even though their defense doesn't catch my eye as much. Still got solid players all around, and I just think that factor of the heat and the Norwegians being in the heat, I don't think they're going to be able to keep up. They're already resting guys in a fight for the first place spot, so I don't know. I just think Ivory Coast is gonna find a way to get it done. Might be a gritty win. They have ballers, man. I love
Yeah,
watching Jan Diomande. I love watching it. I think they're gonna be chasing those guys around, get tired. And Ivory Coast is probably gonna find a winner late into the game because they're gonna be chasing.
I believe it.
Hmm. Next one, two teams. Two teams that have been playing well defensively is what I was gonna say. Mexico, obviously, I don't know if the game's in Mexico, but they do still have some semblance of home field advantage because, regardless, it's
In
closer.
Mexico.
It is
It's in
okay.
Mexico.
Yeah. So, bless you. They do have home field advantage. They've been playing well this World Cup. They conceded no goals in the group stage, and it's if you watch the video. Funny enough, we recorded it before this, but it'll probably come out after this. of our group stage summary, Joey was kind of talking about teams that don't know what to do when they have the ball and that are only better on the counter. And Ecuador was one of those teams that we did talk about. And I just feel like Mexico have an edge with like their creativity and their attacking that Ecuador don't really have. I think they're both pretty sound on the defensive side, but I don't think Ecuador. I just don't think this is a great matchup for them. And with the home field advantage and the way Mexico have been playing, I am gonna back them. Hopefully the Simpsons are right. Get through to the round of 16.
I think so.
They might be. They might be. Next one. England versus DR Congo. I could make some people very mad here. I could get some free rage out of these YouTube Shorts commenters. But I don't know, man. I don't think this one's going to be easy. Again, maybe I'm just sipping on the Cope juice over here because Portugal tied to Congo and I can't accept it, but I don't think this is going to be easy for England. I really, really don't. Maybe I'm completely delusional, and I know England fans are going to get pissed at me, but I think there's a better chance than we think that Congo eliminates this team. England looked good
It's
against
definitely not
Croatia.
easy.
Yeah,
It's definitely not an easy game.
No, definitely not. They have players like Joey mentioned again in the other video. They have guys who play in the Prem. They know what it's like to play against these English guys. I mean, they work hard. They looked good on the ball. Their counters were so fluid against Portugal, and they make the right pass. They wait for their chance, but they look pretty lethal when they get their chance. Really, really tough team to break down. Obviously, big, strong guys as well. So, you know what? I'm going with a major upset here. England pack it up in the round of 32.
Wow.
DR Congo is going to send them home. Wissa is balling out of his mind right now.
Home.
And that's going to be a home game for him right back in the Prem.
Wow.
Give me DR Congo. Argentina, Cape Verde. I could get more people mad here. But Cape Verde, I love you guys. Undefeated in the group stage. We weren't supposed to be here, but we're here. I hope they pull off some magic, the Tubarões Azuis. I do think they're better than sometimes people might think who don't really know. They do play well in Africa lately. They've been doing a lot better in their qualifiers and AFCON, etc., etc. Another one that's going to be tough. We saw that they can grind out a tie against a team like Spain. Obviously, Spain weren't on their A game and didn't have all their starters, but result's a result. Nonetheless, though, biases aside, I do think Argentina just have too much quality, and they will find a way. They always find a way. If they don't find a way, the refs will find it for them. So, nah, just kidding. But I do think Argentina will get it done.
Yeah.
Australia, Egypt. This one's an interesting one. Egypt did have a better group stage than Australia. Like the win against Turkey didn't age that good once we realized how bad Turkey are. And couldn't finish. Although still a good result for them, not knocking that at all. Good on them to pick up that win. I have been big on Nestoria and Kunda, and I'm hoping to see a little more magic out of him in the knockout stages. The Watford boy. Maybe the future of Australia, along with some others. Egypt, I don't know. They played well. They tied Belgium. They didn't lose a single game. They were able, like Joey said, to score in all their games or multiple games. So they're playing well right now, but I think Australia are going to hunker down the defense and maybe hurt Egypt on some counters with some of that newfound pace up front. Give me the Socceroos through to the round of 16.
Wow.
They want that rematch with Messi for 2022.
Oh, wow.
Nestori's coming, Messi. He's coming for you. Next up, Switzerland, Algeria. You guys know Algeria was my overachiever pick officially before the video. I would say if they find a way to scrap this one out against Switzerland, that would be a prediction come true. If they are able to win a knockout stage game. Switzerland, they've looked good. They possess well. They have quality players, but they haven't been making people pay. Their finishing hasn't really been
Yeah,
there in the group
true.
stage. Maybe they'll find it. Maybe Algeria is the team where they find it. Like Joey said, Algeria didn't look too great against Argentina in the first game, but maybe that just says more about Argentina than it does about them. They did put it together a little bit. They had a good game against Austria and a good game against Jordan. They were able to get some points there. I just think with the way Switzerland's been finishing, I could see Algeria absorbing some pressure. Those younger guys like Maza gaining confidence, and I could see them hitting Switzerland on a couple counters and making them pay. I am gonna stick with my pick and rock with Algeria in this one to make it through to the round of 16. I hope so. That would be exciting. Like a lot of the guys on that team, pretty fun to watch and cheer for.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
last, Colombia, Ghana. I'm not going to chew your guys' ear off on this one. Colombia, I think, looked really good, really physically in shape, and they play really well. Ghana, good run, good group stage, but I agree with Joey. I don't think that result against England really means anything, unfortunately, in this instance. Give me
Yeah,
Colombia
you're right.
to get it done.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Totally.
Now, it's time for EP7.
Oh, it's my favorite part of these videos. I love to stir some controversy in these picks, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But we'll start off nice and easy. Germany, Paraguay. It's gonna be a tough match. I don't think it's gonna be easy breezy for Germany. We saw them struggle against Ivory Coast. We saw them struggle against Ecuador, who were horrible the first two games. But I'm still gonna take Germany to beat Paraguay.
All right.
France and Sweden. Sweden, don't know how you got to this World Cup. You shouldn't even be here. But France is gonna send Gyökeres and company packing. And obviously Canada.
Yep.
Big up Canada. Wow, they actually didn't play the game in Canada. That's kind of crazy.
I know. I think that was the first ever
Was it? Yeah.
host nation to play an away game in a World Cup,
That's
or a
wild.
not home game, I should
I
say.
thought it might have been since South Korea, Japan, because I think
Maybe.
I think that
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Netherlands, Morocco. I'm a big Netherlands guy because of the number 9, Brian Broby, putting in work.
The
So for
man.
that reason, I'm gonna back the Netherlands to knock out Morocco.
I like it.
Buati, you stole our hearts against Brazil. We loved your performance, but sideways and backwards ain't good enough against Brian Broby. Oh boy. Portugal, Croatia. It's a home game for Portugal in Toronto. All the Portuguese are coming out. It's going to be a
Yeah, I didn't
sea
even
of
know it's in
red.
Toronto. That's crazy. It's actually gonna be. That's gonna be Orgulho, man. Toronto.
The first home game probably Portugal are going to have this World Cup.
I hope, dude. They need it. They need some juice, man.
So I'm going to back the Seleção and Ronaldo to
Open
get
again.
back on it. He's not slowing down. My golden boot pick is he's still in it. Spain and Austria. I really want to pick Austria, but I think Spain just get it done. Honestly, it's going to depend on what's the deal with Nico Williams and Lamine Yamal, but who knows? but Spain, I think, will take that one. Here we go. My favorite team in the world, the United States of America.
Yeah.
These guys are frauds. These guys are living off beating these blowjobs. You know, the Turkey game again. I don't care if it was a backup team. It shed some light on what really this United States team is. There, when the big boys come, they hide away. Christian Pulisic. Hey, I hope you guys all enjoyed him getting nutmegged on the way to the winning goal.
Guy, America gonna shit on Bosnia, just like they did
Yeah.
in the opening match.
Yeah.
Remember everyone saying, "Oh, Paraguay's good, Paraguay's good," and then they got destroyed, and then it was,
Guy,
it's Paraguay.
the World Cup is better when all the host nations are out. Bosnia is gonna send them packing. The Milwaukee
Wow.
Messi is gonna send them home.
Guy's probably gonna score an own goal. Make sure you get that clip. Me
Facts.
saying Bogdanovic is gonna score an own goal when he does.
That'd be an insane pull.
Belgium, Senegal. Yeah, this Belgian team they just stink. Horrible. Senegal, I think honestly, if they were in a different group, Senegal would win any group at this World Cup. Besides maybe like the Spain group, maybe the Germany group, but like other groups, I think Senegal would win any group at the World Cup.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I think Senegal knock out Belgium. Brazil, Japan. Brazil, Japan.
Oh boy.
I said Brazil were gonna crash out of this tournament early. I don't think it's gonna be now. I think they do.
Really?
I think they do just beat Japan.
Wow.
Japan they're well disciplined, they're well oiled machine, but Brazil are cooking. They are playing well. Ivory Coast and Norway. Holland, you had a good run. Beating on Iraq, you had a good run. But it's over. The boys in Ivory Coast are coming. They're gonna knock them out,
Wow.
send them home packing.
3 Ivory Coast picks. I did
Yeah.
not expect that.
We rate the African teams, man.
We do.
People are counting them out.
Well, they stepped up to play against Germany. Like I've seen other teams play against Germany. They kind of like hide away, but these guys they came to play.
They did.
And they beat Ecuador or tied Ecuador.
Yeah, they beat them.
They beat
1-0,
Ecuador.
I believe.
Ecuador is like everyone's dark horse, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Mexico, Ecuador, Mexico. They're just home field merchants. They're Azteca merchants. They love playing in the altitude. That gives them the advantage probably this whole entire tournament. So Mexico, they're gonna take it. They're gonna beat Ecuador.
Oh.
England, DR Congo. I do rate the pick Mason, but I do think England still have more quality, a little more quality than them.
Fair.
So I'm gonna rock with England. Round of 16, that's gonna be a very interesting one. Mexico and England at Azteca. Oh boy. That's gonna be
that would be cinema.
Oh boy.
Nubai.
Nubai.
Yeah.
Argentina. I did see that a Ghanaian witch doctor, he predicted the Ghana England 0-0 draw. That same witch doctor, he also predicted Portugal to win the World Cup. And this Ghanaian witch doctor also said Cape Verde are going to upset Argentina. So I'm rock with this Ghanaian witch doctor, and I'm gonna say Ryan
Yeah.
Mendez is gonna knock out Argentina.
Cabo Verde na Copa.
If
Yeah.
Cape Verde knock them out, I'm gonna. Oh my god. I might
Yeah, if Cape
actually.
Verde knock him out,
If Cape Verde knock them out, I'm going to wherever the post-match celebration is. Because it's going to be somewhere near us.
Oh, I am definitely going to the post-match celebration. Guy, it'll be at the Praia, guy.
Dude, nice cookout after.
Yes.
Australia, Egypt. Before this, I was leaning Egypt. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like Australia. I think they got it. There's something about the Socceroos. Irakunde, Torre. There's something about them boys. Them boys down under.
The Thunder down under.
I don't know, man. I think you guys are discounting Egypt, man. They're
Maybe
good.
we are, but I think you're discounting the boys down under. I'm gonna
You
go
are.
with Australia.
Wow.
Come on now.
Switzerland, Algeria. This is a tough one, but I think Switzerland have the secret sauce to win this game. It is from their number 9, Jonathan Monzambi, the MVP for Switzerland right now.
True.
He's the
Wow.
key to victory, and I think Switzerland knock out Algeria. The final one, Colombia and Ghana. Believe me, I want Colombia to go home. I really do. I want Colombia to go home. But I watched them against Portugal, and I was like, wow, this team is it. So I'm gonna rock with Colombia. Luis Suarez. Maybe he'll finally bag.
Big show.
This
Luis Suarez ain't looking too good.
Dude,
No, he's not.
people on my Twitter today were calling him the worst player at the World Cup.
Nah. That's insane. The
Have
worst.
those guys been watching Pedro Neto play at the World Cup? We serious?
Bro, Luis Suarez wouldn't come off the bench for Uzbekistan.
Dude.
Makes good chances. He's just got to put him away. I mean,
What do you guys think is the worst team you guys saw at the World Cup? What was the worst country you watched?
Everyone had moments. Like, I feel like most teams justified their existence in some way or another.
Yeah.
But, ooh, it has to be. I'm really thinking here. I am thinking.
I'm kind of debating between Qatar. The thing is, Qatar tied Switzerland, so and they did play pretty good.
Yeah.
But they also did get smashed too.
Curaçao are pretty bad. But even then, they
Yeah.
had the goal against Germany. Like, it counts for something. They got a
And
draw.
they tied against Ecuador.
Yeah,
They
it's
tied
like
against Ecuador. It might be Iraq, honestly. I think Iraq. Iraq.
It
had
might
the
be.
worst team.
yeah, probably sadly.
At least. But the thing is, I don't. Well, Iraq did score against Norway, but the other games they didn't score. So
I think it was kind of a banger, wasn't it? The games get a little mashed together in my mind, but I almost swear I remember Iraq kind of scoring a banger.
No, the real pick, the worst team I watched is Uruguay. That is the worst team I watched.
That's the worst team.
That's the worst team I watched.
I mean, for the players they have, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Who do you guys like? Unbiased. Let's just say for the sake of the argument, we can't say Portugal if it's based on current form. No Portugal. Who's like your winner right now? Like who's the most convincing?
I would say France.
I
think they're.
Yeah, I'm probably France or Brazil right now.
Yeah, I feel like it's France.
Yeah.
They've been,
I don't think there's an answer, bro, for France, to be honest.
They're a tough nut to crack, man. They are. If our predictions are true and they play Germany in the round of 16, that'll be interesting.
We're just lucky. I think we're lucky that Pogba and Conte fell off.
Dude, imagine
If they
Guy.
had Pogba
if they had
and
like a
Conte, I don't think
if they had like a
they would get scored on.
yeah, dude, a prime Pogba and Conte.
Not even like prime. Like
Just
if Pogba was still playing like regularly,
yeah.
and Conte was still playing regularly, I'm surprised Conte didn't get called up, honestly, because Didier Deschamps loves him.
Wait, he didn't.
Did Conte get called
I
up?
know he was playing a
'Cause he
lot
had-
in the preseason friendlies and stuff. I don't.
He played. I think when they did like the last friendlies before the World Cup, I think Conte was in the squad.
Yeah, let me check.
I haven't seen him in at all. I've watched every French game,
Well, guy,
unless
are
Yeah,
you really gonna play N'Golo Conte?
he
Like you have
he's there, but he
midfield.
hasn't played. I don't think.
These guys just
Oh,
bring
damn
him
right.
just so we can get a medal, man.
Yeah, he hasn't gone in at all. He's been on the bench in all 3 games.
Yeah,
He hasn't gone in. But hey,
dude, their team is so deep, man.
I know.
Like I'm just looking at it now because of Conte, and it's like it's almost at a point where their defense might be a little underrated, just because it's their weakest thing. It's like the one thing you can pick at for them. So like, but like, dude, so
Yeah. I don't know. Their midfield is pretty. I think their midfield isn't that good.
that is
Uh,
true. Yeah, their midfield.
I just don't. I mean, thing is, Rabiot is good, and
Yeah,
Kone is good, but I
I
don't
think
know.
I don't think Coney's that good.
Kone's good.
Tony played pretty good against
Kone's
Norway.
Kone just isn't. People think of Kone as a number 6, but he isn't. He's the guy that drives the ball forward. He's like a Gravenberch. He's good.
Yeah, dude, like Upamecano, Saliba, Konate, and Lacroix as center backs, bro.
Yeah.
That's Malo Gusto as a fullback off the bench. Like,
This guy
Yeah.
Malo Gusto can go kick rocks. This guy wants to go play for Manchester City, kick rocks, pal.
yeah, true. But yeah, dude, they're scary. Freaking Mateta off the bench. Barcola, Cherokee, like, oh my gosh. Wearing the jersey, I
Alright,
look like a France Glazer.
We've gone off.
Yeah,
We've gone
yeah.
off base.
End of video
But,
tangent.
That is our brackets. Please let us know what you think will happen in the round of 32. There's 3 matches tomorrow: Netherlands match, Germany match, and Brazil's match. So
Yes.
we'll already see some. But please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.